Welcome to a pick a pile. I'm Felicity from Enchanted by Soul. So happy to have you guys here. So this is going to be a pick a pile. So pick pile 1, 2, or 3. Be sure to take what resonates and leave what does not. You're more than welcome to watch all 3 through and just take the messages that resonate with you. Okay, these are timeless messages, meaning that whenever you come across this video, like it's meant for you when you're meant to receive it. Okay, so just know that. If you would like to work with me, you can book a personal reading with me. I do personal readings that I do via Zoom, but I also have one option that can be pre-recorded. Also, I offer mentorship as well. And if you want to learn more about mentorship programs on how to uncover and activate your own spiritual abilities and your psychic intuitive abilities, okay, learning how to channel, going into such a more deeper level than just that as well, that so many of my clients have just had such incredible experiences with. So if you're interested in that, check the description box below. There's a link to my Instagram, okay, where you can send me a DM with the word intuitive, or just saying that you want to learn more about the mentorship program. Also on my Instagram, I have a highlight called mentorship, and you can check that out to see what others and clients of mine have said and about their experience working with me with mentorship. And of course, I will have the link below for personal readings if you want that. And if you enjoy my work and you want to buy me a coffee, the link is below. Also, if you are new to my YouTube channel and you want to see more of these videos, and you enjoy the pick a pile, guys, by the way, if you do really like pick a piles, let me know by liking and commenting, because I then know that these videos are really well received and that you like them, and I'll be sure to do more of them. Okay, and hit that subscribe button if you want to keep up with what I do. So with all that said, guys, take a nice deep breath. Okay, get really nice and comfortable. Be somewhere that you can really receive these messages. That'll be for your highest good and highest good only, as always, and you're working with the highest vibrations and frequencies. Okay, none of this clickbait bullshit that we see all the time. No, none of that. None of that. Okay, so take a deep breath, and I want you to pick pile 1, 2, or 3. Again, you can watch all 3 through, but if you only want to pick one, just close your eyes and just whichever number keeps popping into your mind, okay? Whether it's 1, 2, or 3, pick one, and then I'll have it all time stamped below as well, so you can skip forward to your number. So we're going to start with pile number 1. Let's tap in. You have not been left behind. A leg up is on the way. You have not been left behind. A leg up is on the way. Okay. It's giving me that 5 of Pentacles energy. So if you're familiar with tarot, it's giving me that 5 of Pentacles energy, being left out in the cold, feeling like you're being left out in the cold. Okay. And specifically more so from the universe, feeling like the universe has forgotten about me. Like, when is it my turn? When are things going to get easier? Like, I've been feeling this energy of death and rebirth and healing and shadow work, and feeling like I'm constantly like swimming like this and not being able to like get my head above the water, or like I'm like almost feeling like I'm almost drowning kind of energy. Okay. A leg up is coming. So if you've been feeling that, a leg up is coming, and this leg up, I'm telling you, it's bringing blessings on blessings on blessings on blessings, because they're very well deserved. Okay, very well deserved. What else can we talk about this? You haven't been forgotten. Okay. You haven't been forgotten. All right, so I'm going to grab a oracle here. So those who picked pile number 1 and are resonating, what do they need to know right now for their highest good? Pile number 1. Okay. In the meantime, and I know this might not be what you want to hear, okay? But, just seeing something on the bottom. I'm loving what I'm seeing, but it's the underlying message. It's the underlying energy, okay? That is to come. That is to come. Right now, there's the energy of the 7 of Pentacles, okay? Chop wood is the card that I've got here. Chop wood. This is that energy of like There's nothing really you can do at the moment other than just focus on some other things, continue your daily tasks, you know, do the things you got to do in the mundane, just all of that kind of stuff. It's the Seven of Pentacles energy and the Five of Pentacles energy that's showing up here. So this is the feeling left out in the cold, feeling like finances are tight, feeling like that kind of like lack mentality, okay, being like, when are things going to approve? When is it my turn? You know, like all of that, like where's this abundance? Where's this? Where's that? Sorry guys, my hair. And then the Seven of Pentacles energy is there of like, you've been like doing what you can to make things better. It's not like you've been sitting back and being like, well, woe is me, like nothing ever goes right, I'm just gonna sit here and not do anything or not try and shift anything or like, you know, work towards something. Like that's not you. It's not what you've been doing. You have been doing the work. You have been planting the seeds, you've been watering them, you've been working really hard, and then now you're getting to the point of like, oh my god, like when's this breakthrough? When's this breakthrough happening? When's this like this regeneration energy coming? It's coming. I'm telling you, it's coming. This brand new life that you are birthing, this brand new life, this new chapter, these new doors, these new pathways, these new blessings, these new connections, you're birthing them. Okay, that's the underlying energy, is new life. Look at this. It's beautiful. She's literally cracked out of like an egg. Okay, birthing. You're birthing something new. You are, and the universe is coming in to give you a leg up. Okay, the universe is going to help give you a leg up. So in the meantime, that Seven of Pentacles energy is still there, which is around patience. I know it's not the nicest word to hear at times when we get really frustrated with it, but patience and focusing on what you can control and doing what you can, okay? But then taking a step back when you know there's nothing else I can do anymore with that. And if I keep pushing and pushing and pushing, I'm just going to get tired and tired and tired and tired and tired, okay? So there is blessings coming though, okay? There is blessings coming. All right. Get stuck into the tarot for you guys. Now, if you're interested in the decks, the Oracle deck I just used is called the Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. And then this tarot deck is the Everyday Witch Tarot. A lot of witchy decks. And this is probably one of my favorites. Very lighthearted. It's just lighthearted. And I always pick, when I do these well, actually, when I do readings, whether they're collective or personal, I have so many decks. Like about 55, 56. I actually think like 57 decks now between Oracle and Tarot. So I always intuitively pick out what is for that particular collective reading or pile or personal reading. Okay, pile number one. What do pile number one need to know right now, please, for the highest good? Pile number one. We have the Emperor and we have the Three of Wands. The blessings with the Nine of Cups on the bottom. Come on now. It's coming. It's coming. I'm telling you, this leg up is happening. It's coming. The Emperor represents strategy. Okay, making plans. Yes, taking action, but having the plan in place first. So this could be the chop wood, as in right now, there is a plan that needs to that is unfolding and taking place, whether that's in the cosmos, so it's behind the scenes, okay, so spirit's organizing and orchestrating things and aligning things, okay, and then you're just having to chop wood and just do what you can in other areas. Or this is also, you need to come up with the plan. You need to be in that process of co-creation with the universe, okay, by taking aligned action, by doing what you can to bring things about, by coming up with a strategy and going for it and having it be flexible, because sometimes we have little detours. We're going to shift here, we're going to shift there, and that's okay. Flow with that as well. But there's beautiful energy here with the Emperor. I like to see this because it means you're in your power. It means that, and if you're not feeling like that charge of like Emperor energy, it's coming. The shadow side of the Emperor is that he can be very stubborn and stuck in his ways. Very stubborn and stuck in his ways. So if things aren't moving, be mindful that you're not being like stuck in a cycle or stuck in like in the ways like this is how it has to be done and it can't be done any other way. Like broaden your horizon and look at different ways that you can, okay, bring things about. The Three of Wands here, though, this is your ships coming in. This is bringing in what you desire. This is manifestation energy. It also represents that co-creation. It's also a card of preparation and planning. But two, it can be a card of patience. It's like you're waiting for the ships to come in. They're soon to come in. But this depiction, it's like she's got the wand, she's got the magic, she's got the power, she's the emperor energy, okay? Like I can make this happen. I can make this happen. And you will make it happen. So it's going to depend on you, the individual. Can you do some more planning and strategy? Is that what has to be done right now? Or are you needing to take action right now? Are you needing to shift things around and shake things up a little bit and try something different? Or is the energy for you to be chop wood, focus on something else, let the universe bring this in, okay? It's going to depend on where you are and your own personal situation, okay? We have the Page of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. I like to see this with the King of Pentacles on the bottom. A lot of stability, okay, a lot of abundant energy as well, but a lot of stability. If you've been feeling that Five of Pentacles energy and you're like, I'm done, I just want to move past this energy, feeling left out in the cold, feeling sad, feeling like I just want change to happen. It's like, oh, it's here, it's coming. I love the Wheel of Fortune because yes, this does represent a lot of good luck, things moving in your favor, starting a new cycle, closing out karmic chapters and karmic cycles. It's just like the wheel of life. It just continues to move no matter what we go through. And we go through our ebbs and flows, and it is what it is, but it's turning in your favor this time, okay, with the Wheel of Fortune here. A lot of lucky energy, and I say lucky because it's not really lucky because you're the one co-creating it, okay? So pat on the back, you're doing well. You're creating this, okay? Because you got the power. Remember that. The Page of Cups, a lot of creativity energy, okay? Again, getting creative with strategy, getting creative with planning, getting creative with strategy, and getting creative with planning. For some of you too, if there's really kind of not much you can do at the moment and you're kind of feeling frustrated, tap into that inner child energy and get creative. Do something creative, dance, do art, write, just whatever it is that makes you feel good and really kind of stirs up and brings out those creative energies, okay? But also this is like the creating your reality. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay, I just heard allow your inner child to be a part of the creative process, but not part of the decision making. So let your inner child be a part of the creative process, but not a part of the decision making, okay? We do not want to make decisions coming from our inner child. I laugh because I've done that too many times, and no, you don't want that, okay? We don't want the inner child ever running the show. Absolutely not. Sometimes we need to put our inner child in check, okay? But bringing the inner child out to be in that creative energy to help create, okay, that's powerful, that's beautiful, because it gives us the energy of those of like childlike eyes, okay, where everything is new, everything feels beautiful, everything feels amazing, everything is just has so much wonder to it and potential, and our imagination as well, really expanding our imagination. So doing things that allow you to really envision and imagine, okay? But then being like the emperor and being grounded in reality, okay, as well. It's very important, okay, to be grounded in reality, grounded on your spiritual path. And of course, you can be open and connected above, but we must be grounded because we are humans having a human experience, okay? And we get too lost in the cosmos, we become disassociated from reality, which is not a healthy thing. So let the inner child help with the creative process, but not the decision making. Okay. Things are turning in your favor though. Things are turning in your favor. You're turning a new leaf. You're turning a new page. There's new pathways, new doorways, like blessings appearing, all of that. Okay. Okay. I'm going to clarify this wheel. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune here, please. Oh, your hard work is paying off. The universe has heard your cries, they've heard your calls, they've heard your song, okay? Also, you've been answering the call, you've been listening to your soul, listening to the guidance and moving from there and taking aligned action. And that creates the reality you desire and the reality that you want. So to clarify the Wheel of Fortune, I have the 8 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. So the 8 of Pentacles meaning here that all your hard work, your dedicated effort to your healing, to your growth, to your personal development, to your career, to your work, to your relationship, to your health, all of that, it's paying off massively, and it's creating the 10 of Cups energy, which is complete and total emotional fulfillment, happiness, joy, abundance, feeling on top of the world, feeling like everything is working out, everything is so much better, like, oh my God, I've reached the 10 of Cups. It's huge. We've got 2 10s here with the Wheel of Fortune, which is number 10, and the 10 of Cups. 10 represent endings. You're ending a tough cycle. You're ending a tough period. You're ending a tough chapter. Releasing toxic cycles, toxic patterns, toxic habits, toxic people, all of that, and moving into something so much better. So your hard work is paying off. The universe has not forgotten you. They have not been ignoring your hard work. They've recognized it. There's a lot of aligning going on behind the scenes. There might be some strategy and planning that you still need to do, and some preparation. And the preparation, by the way, remember, can be just clearing out old energy, so that you have the preparation to have the energetic space to welcome the new, and also the preparation of your nervous system. So regulating your nervous system, preparing your nervous system to hold more, to hold deeper, to hold higher, okay? The nervous system is not regulated. That can be really difficult. So doing things, so preparing your nervous system. So if you don't know how to do that, start looking into that. Things like breath work, meditation, yoga. There's plenty of resources online to have a look at, okay? But so this can come down to some strategy, some preparation, some planning. And then it's so that could be what you're doing while the universe is still aligning things, but things are about to shift and things are about to change. There is a leg up coming, okay? And the leg up, it's not even just a little leg up, it's like a leg up. Okay, for some of you, the leg up might come like this, and then you take that, and it feels uncomfortable to take that step, okay, because it's stepping you out of your comfort zone, but you take it anyway, and then once you take it, it's like boom, you're here, okay, and you've reached that 10 of Cups. Beautiful. I'm glad I clarified that. All right, I'm just going to observe your thoughts. I just heard. Okay, all right, I'm just going to grab one here to close this out. To be fair. It's like the Justice card in Tarot, okay? Karmic justice, things returning into balance. And to be fair, right? If your life has kind of been like this for a while, if you have felt like the balance, the scales in your life have not been fair and have not been balanced, it's about to change. It's about to shift. Sometimes too, though, to be fair, the reason why some manifestations take longer to appear is because it requires that it needs to be the highest good of all, not just the highest good for us, but the highest good of all, everyone else who is involved in that. Okay, it's so sometimes those manifestations can take that little bit longer because it needs to be in alignment with everybody that's going to be involved in it. Okay, so that can also be the to be fair. There's an owl on here. Owls representing a wisdom, deep knowing as well. You guys know that this leg up is coming. You know that the balance is returning. And of course, your mind might go into fear and into doubt sometimes. It's normal. But so, again, that's why I heard observe your thoughts, though. Observe your thoughts and know the truth. And the truth is things are moving, things are shifting, okay? And you're stepping into a new cycle that is full of amazingness. So pile number 1, I hope that you enjoy that. Be sure to comment below if you did and if it resonated, okay? And we're going to move into pile number 2. Okay. Pile number 2, pile number 2, pile number 2. Let's put these cards over here so I can grab what we need for pile number 2. So I'm just going to grab a drink. Okay, pile number 2. Okay. Pile number 2, I need to know, please, for the highest good. Those who are watching and resonating, pile number 2. A lot of energy coming through for you guys. Getting a lot of activity around my crown right now. Okay, so for some of you, you might be receiving a lot of activity around your crown. You might even be having like a crown chakra opening, but an activation, but also receiving a lot of messages too that way. Okay, so paying attention to your dreams, paying attention to what you see in meditation, here in meditation, even just going about your day. Okay. All right, pile number 2, pile number 2 needs to be good. Here we have nurture, which is the Empress energy in the traditional tarot. One more, please. Pile number 2. Okay. Okay. There is some new beginnings on the way. I've got 3 ones showing up here. There's another one here as well. So 3 ones. Okay, that is big manifestation energy, big new beginning energy as well. Okay, and to come out here with the nurture card, which is also, like I said, the Empress in tarot. This is abundance. This is the divine feminine energy. This is nurturing your soul, nurturing yourself, being grounded yet connected to the universe, to the divine. But again, being grounded. Be sure that you're grounded, because I have the base chakra showing up here. This is the root chakra. So being sure to spend time out in nature and grounding your energy at the moment might be really helpful, especially because of the activity I've got going on around my crown. If you feel a little too like up in the cosmos, okay, you need to ground your energy. If you're someone who meditates, okay, or channels, or does like a big energy clearing on yourself, okay, then afterwards you feel very like, ooh, okay, whoa, I feel very airy and I kind of feel a little bit out of my body. You need to ground your energy. So making sure that after you open a channel and you connect to spirit and you do all of that, you also need to ground your energy, bringing yourself back into your body and into your physical reality. Okay, it's really important. That's coming through. I'm also hearing heart opening. For some of you, there's going to be a big heart opening. Okay, you might even be experiencing this now. This is something to come. Does feel like there's a barrier being removed, okay, and coming down. That's going to allow a flow of connection, I'm hearing a better flow of connection. Being open to love, even though that can be scary. Let's be real. Let's be real. It can be real fucking scary, okay? And depending on your attachment style and things like that. There just feels like this beautiful heart opening. And there's this like being like a barrier here, like steel bars, kind of like someone's in jail, like your heart's been closed off like that, and it feels like there's a huge breakthrough. It's just breaking away, because the energy from your heart opening and expanding is literally removing that and shattering that, and you're going to be shining out this big, I'm getting a lot of energy right now, shining out this big beautiful light, and it's going to attract the person that is for you to you. A very high vibrational connection. Why? Because you've been doing the work, you've been working on yourself, you've been taking care of yourself, you've been nurturing yourself and all of that. And now you're going to be attracting someone who's in alignment with you and in alignment with where you're going. For others, okay, if you're not there yet, or you feel like, well, that's not quite me, really pay attention to yourself. Place the attention on you. Nurture yourself, mother yourself, okay? Meet your own needs. Remembering too, that in partnership and in connection, we cannot expect our partner to meet our needs 100% of the time. It's not possible and it's unrealistic, okay? But if they can meet majority of our needs, and then what can't be met, we meet ourselves, or we've got other external sources that are helping us meet that, okay? That's amazing. But we can't expect our partners to meet our needs 100% of the time, and vice versa, okay? But there's new beginnings coming. I am picking up new beginnings new beginnings in love. This can be in a current connection or a new connection, okay? But also just new beginnings. This heart expansion too can really open up some new ideas and some new opportunities, okay, to attracting new opportunities and new ideas to you in regards to business as well, okay, and career. But I am really feeling a lot towards love. But also this can be the love for self, okay, the self-love. Okay, I'm going to get stuck into the tarot. Okay. Number 2, pile number 2, need to know right now. Okay, good. Pile number 2. Okay, we have the world. The world. Look at that owl. And the moon, it's like the full moon, it's come to like the lunar cycle has come to, its full peak, it's completed. And the full moon representing releasing. You've released so much. The owl here being wisdom and knowledge and psychic abilities. Okay, very intuitive. Owls are very, very intuitive. This is beautiful, beautiful energy. Completion of something. A completion of what has been holding you back. And if you're going through a big release at the moment, okay, nurture yourself and ground your energy. So working with nature is going to be really beneficial for you. Love to see the world showing up there. It feels peaceful. I'm getting a really peaceful, calming energy from this world card, indicating to me that there's like a peaceful resolution and a peaceful ending, a peaceful completion, a peaceful closing, a peaceful closing. Ooh. Okay, we have the Two of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. So the Two of Cups connections. I mean, come on, we've been speaking about this. Two of Cups connections, okay? Soul connections. Look, it can be in regards to business again, but I really am picking up quite strongly here on romantic connections, okay? This can also be, the Two of Cups can be the connection with you and yourself, so you and your higher self as well, so that you could be gaining a stronger connection to your soul, which is really going to allow you to trust yourself more and moving forward and taking paths and opening doors and making decisions, okay? But also here, I do get there is a completion of a cycle in regards to connection, and it's opening up something new. I have the Seven of Pentacles here though, okay? There's a lot of black swans. If that resonates when I say black swan, Google the meaning of that, okay, for yourself, or you can look into that. But the Seven of Pentacles, it's like with time. Be patient with yourself, be patient with the process, be patient with connection. So if there is a new connection coming in, be patient with it. Take your time. Take your time. Allow yourself to get to really know somebody, because it's very easy to get stuck in that infatuation stage of a relationship. There's like 6 stages in a relationship, right? It's very easy to get stuck in that infatuated stage. And then, which can be a really beautiful stage of a relationship, right? Really beautiful. But we can get caught up in that and get stuck into an illusion with that and miss a lot of red flags. Okay, so it's very important to just take your time. Now, for others, if you've been wanting love to come in, okay, focus on yourself, nurture yourself, close out chapters. And then in the most beautiful divine way, this connection will come in, okay? One more, please. For pile number 2, one more. We have the Ace of Swords, a breakthrough, clarity, clear communication, okay? Ace of Swords here. You're going to receive exactly what it is that you need to receive in the way of communication. So whether this is communication from somebody else, this is exactly what you need to receive, what you need to hear, or whether this is communication from your soul or even from spirit, okay? And I feel like there's just gonna, if you've been feeling foggy here, confusion here, not sure what to do, all of that, that's gonna clear up, okay? It's gonna really clear up. Again, if you've been doing a lot of spiritual psychic work, you need to be grounding your energy. I'm feeling like there are people who are doing that are not grounding their energy, and the message is coming through. That's why the message is coming through really strongly. Okay, so that's you, just ground your energy. Now the aces represent number ones, okay? So another number 1. Big new beginnings, guys, for you coming. It's just this really beautiful, like, love energy keep coming in. So just take that how it resonates for you, okay? Again, this can be current connection. This can be new connection. This can be connection with self. When I say current connection, though, and I have to say this, I just have to say this, I am never talking about toxic, trauma bonding, unhealthy connection and relationships. That is not what I'm talking about, okay? I'm never talking about those types of things. And if you're in one, this could be really a message here about closing that out with this world, like close it out. okay, and focus on yourself. The Seven of Pentacles, nurturing, planting seeds in different areas of your life and nurturing those, nurturing yourself, okay, grounding yourself, getting yourself back in your body, and then really working on like a lot of healing, okay, and seeing the truth and stop I don't sugarcoat my readings. The messages that come through, they talk about it's going to be quite, like, my guides are very blunt. Like, they're so blunt to the point sometimes they're too blunt, and then I kind of have to reword it a little. But basically it's like, see the truth and see the truth and shatter the illusion. That's a nice way to say it. Thank you. See the truth and shatter the illusion. Okay. Not the easiest thing, because the illusion, when it's shattered, can be really confronting, but it's helpful and it's necessary and it's needed. Okay. All right. I'm going to get an oracle here. Power number 2, please. Oop. Okay. All right. So we have the child, the snake, and the sun. Look, if there is somebody in your life that is creating a lot of chaos, is in and out of your life constantly, right? The person that constantly leaves and then comes back and then leaves and comes back and leaves and comes back. And every time they leave, you feel like they take a part of you. Okay. Cut it. Get rid of it. That person is wasting your time. They're wasting your life. Let them do their own thing. Let them heal. They're not for you. Okay. The person who is for you will be consistent. They will show up. They will communicate their fears. They will communicate how they feel. Okay. And they're going to create a safe container that when there are any triggers that show up, there can be a repair. Person's not saving you. You're not saving them. There is no rescue mode ever in connection. It's unhealthy. It's trauma bonding. Don't do it. Okay, there's a strong message coming through right now. If there is anyone like that in your life that is constantly in and out, in and out, in and out, they're wasting your fucking time. And the choice is yours to have your time continue to be wasted, or you can change that up and let that person go and do the healing that you need to and focus on yourself to move forward, and then attract a much more high vibrational, beautiful, divine connection. Okay. That's a firm message. And I say that with love. Okay. I say that with love. All right. So also here with the child, there could be some inner child healing, okay? Just really having a play with the inner child, but also can be a bit of a warning. And I don't mean warning in like into scare way, but kind of like a little bit of a, be mindful that you're not allowing your inner child to run the show. Okay. And that sometimes with our wounds from childhood and from past relationships and things like that, can show up and start to play out in connection and play out in other areas of our life. Okay. And kind of keep us afraid to really open up. So being mindful that we're not, then that's when the inner child is like running the show, and we need to be really mindful of that. So, it's okay to do some inner child work, but we never want to be like having the inner child like making decisions and running the show. Okay. The sun here coming out with the snake, the deceit, the illusions, the toxicity, the stuff that has just not been good for you, the people that haven't been good to you, your own habits. And we all have it. We all have toxic behavior. Sometimes we're the toxic ones, right? It's like a big light is being shown on that. Okay. To show you the truth, to show you the truth. Okay. Seeing it clearly for what it is, seeing everything clearly for what it is. Also, as well, you can be completing this cycle. Okay. So for some of you, there's like a couple of mixed messages in here. It's like one is very much like you're ready to open like up to love. You're having this heart expansion, this heart opening. You're really closing out cycles. You're moving into the new. There's this beautiful connection that's like ready to appear and come into your life. And then for others, this is that energy of like really needing to focus on you and start really doing some of that healing work around connection, and really looking at where you've had some illusions up around past situations, past people, or even someone that's currently in your life, especially if it's someone who comes in and out. Okay. you're going to receive the clarity. And if you've been asking for clarity, if that's been that fogginess here, like I mentioned before, you're going to receive it. Okay. Sometimes the best way to receive that, though, and I think that's why I get that nurture energy and the root chakra energy, is really work on those areas and grounding your energy and all of that to work through that. I just had massive deja vu, hugely. Isn't that, it's so weird when that happens? So weird. I always take deja vu like a nod from the universe that, like, you're on the right track. Keep going forward. Weird. Okay. I'm gonna get one card to close this out for you guys, okay? Power number 2. Oop, thank you. Beautiful. Trust what you're receiving. Trust what you're receiving. This also represents the full entire, okay? So new beginnings, new chapters, taking that leap of faith, okay? And trust what you're receiving. Trust your soul, trust your higher self, trust the clarity that comes through, trust your inner knowing, trust your intuition, okay? Trust that spirit has your back. Trust that this beautiful divine love, if that's what you're desiring, is going to come in, okay? Also on the bottom here, I do have the solar plexus chakra. This is our self-worth, okay? So I'm getting drawn to that for some, there just might need to be a little bit of work done around self-worth and, really creating stronger self-worth as well. So then we attract someone who sees our self-worth and they go, that's fucking attractive to me. Like, that person's like in their power, right? It could also just be a bit of a blockage in there too. Okay, so just you can do some solar plexus work if you feel guided to. But trust is like the closing message here. Okay, beautiful souls. Thank you for joining Pile 2. If that resonated, comment below. I send you guys so much love, and we're going to move on to pile number 3. Okay, pile number 3. I'm actually going to just quickly, pile number 3, just do a little quick cleanse. Okay, I feel like it needs it. So I'm gonna do that. Okay. I always do anti-clockwise when I'm removing. So if I'm removing like energy or wanting to clear energy, I do anti-clockwise, and then when I want to bring something in, I do clockwise. I don't know why I wanted to share that, but I decided to. All right, beautiful pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. Take what resonates and leave what does not. Okay. Let's see what comes out here for you guys. Pile number 3. What do pile number 3 need to know for their highest good? Pile number 3. Okay, what do pile number 3 need to know for their highest good? Pile number 3. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna get one more around that. What's this about here? Interesting. Okay. Be mindful around what you communicate to others with your plans. Be mindful around what you communicate with others about your plans. It's not to say that you can't tell people your plans, you can't announce what you want to do. By all means, you can do that, okay? It's about being mindful of who you tell that to, okay? People can, with their energy, and not even intentionally, but get in the way without energy, right? By projecting their fears, by projecting their opinions, okay, that have nothing to do with you, but it's like how they would how they feel about a situation, right? That's on them, not on you, but that energy can transfer onto you, and then kind of get muddled a little bit in your energetic field, therefore causing you to maybe experience a little bit of like worry or doubt around what you had originally planned. So be mindful of who you communicate your plans to, okay? I also feel too that for some of you, there is like this initiation that you've been going through, this initiation of some harder lessons and some more harder situations that you've been navigating and going through, which have had a higher purpose for you to learn and you to grow. It's like the initiation to then step through this like new I'm seeing like a portal, so this like new portal. Okay, so new beginning, new doorway, new chapter, new opportunity, things like that. But it feels very like abundant, and there has to be this like initiation period that you've had to go through in order to be able to access that portal. Okay, and actually go through that metaphorically, obviously. Just get tea here. If you're having trouble communicating and speaking about how you feel, maybe just do a bit of like journaling might really help to kind of express how you're feeling. Also too, self-expression is really important. To come out of the cave and self-express. Show up to your community, whether that's your community where you live or the community online, okay? Show up and express yourself in a really beautiful, authentic way, because you, the person, the individual, are perfect as you are, okay? Even through all of our imperfections, we're still perfect. So just remember that, all right? But there's this really beautiful energy that's like showing up here around self-expression. Coming out of the cave. Okay. All right. We're going to get tarot. I was like, where am I going with this? Okay, tarot. Power number 3. Do power number 3 need to know, please? It's too many. Power number 3. I haven't used this deck in forever. The Magician. Okay, manifestation energy. Alchemy. You have all the tools to create. There's that strategy energy as well. This is also about you don't need to let everybody know what it is that you're wanting to manifest. Okay? It's just a little something there. It's not to say that there are bad people that want to stop you from experiencing good things. It can literally just be when we tell family or like a friend, right, something that we're wanting to do, and they can't take themselves out of it, so they project their fears or their worries or concerns, or they just want us to be safe, and then they project those fears, right? But they don't intentionally mean to. There's no like there's nothing malicious behind it. But this can just be why I be mindful. Like there are people around me who I love and adore, but I wouldn't tell any of my plans to in the very early stages. I'd wait until like I'm like just about it to happen, or it's already happened, and I'm like, oh, I've done this, and it's like, oh, you did that, and like they're never annoyed at me for not telling them earlier. They're just very actually like they celebrate what I've just done, right? But I just know people so well. I just know who I should and shouldn't tell, right? And that's kind of like the discerning energy that's coming through. Okay, the Magician though, guys, that's exciting. All right. Power number 3. Do power number 3 need to know? Oh my God, these jeans I'm wearing are so oh God, okay. We have the Knave of Wands. This is the Page of Wands, okay? This can represent communication. You see this little like little letter here, okay? So there could be an incoming communication, incoming message of some sort. The Page of Wands does, when it comes to communication, does represent good news, okay? So there could be some really good news coming in for you, but just receiving something, and it could even be receiving some form of communication that then you need to like make a plan about. You need to strategize. You could even be making even like in a collaborative way with somebody, okay? And needing to strategize with them on how to bring something about. But the Knave of Wands is also like new ideas, new adventure. It's like the beginning stages of something new. The beginning stage of something new, which is probably why there's this big message coming through, be mindful who you tell, because it's at the beginning stages, right? And we want to nurture it at the beginning stages. And sometimes we shift and we change our thoughts in the beginning stages of planning something. All right, that's space. File number 3. Okay. I was just about to say, could even be the beginning stages of a relationship, okay, a new relationship or a new business partnership, right? That's hush hush to begin with. And then the damn Two of Cups comes out, right? Two of Cups can be romantic connections, but it can also be business partnerships too, okay? So again, it could be the beginning stages of either one of these. And it's just about like, it's like you're manifesting this, or you have this manifested, it's starting to come in, but it's very fresh and it's very new. And so it's kind of like, you don't need to invite everybody into that, right? Interesting messages. So let me know if this resonates, guys. I mean, these are timeless messages. So I just trust that who's ever meant to see them will see them when they're meant to see them. I trust what comes through. One more, please. Pile number 3. Two of Coins. Okay. This is about balance. This can be kind of like figuring out what you want, figuring out what you desire, can be about taking on too much. With more than anything, though, I get a card here of balance. So being balanced in your decision before moving forward and before telling people, being balanced in your energy before making decisions. Okay, I've got the 7 of Cups on the bottom here, which is like multiple opportunities or needing to make a decision, can be feeling overwhelmed and confusion with it. That's the shadow side of it. Okay, so if you need to make a decision around something, do that, like journaling, strategize, plan, but get your energy into a very balanced state. So very neutral. That's what I mean by that. It's like very neutral energy. It's not heightened. And it's not like, it's not heightened with fear, and it's not heightened with excitement. It's just neutral. It just feels very like, which is like how our intuition feels when something's for us. It's just neutral. It is what it is. It's just a deep knowing, right? So having your energy at a neutral state before making a decision, okay? And before before making a decision, that's what it feels like. I'm gonna get a clarify for this. What's the 2 of Pentacles showing up here, please? 2 of Coins. Thank you. 9 of Cups in the Chariot. The High Priestess on the bottom, okay? Intuition, just spoke about that. Intuition, right? The Chariot with the 9 of Cups with the 2 of Pentacles. Again, wait until like your energy is neutral before you go ahead and you move forward and you charge forward, because what is waiting for you is wish fulfillment, complete and total wish fulfillment. This can also just be like, things are a little up in the air at the moment. Sometimes that's the 2 of Pentacles too. Things are a little up in the air, okay? So it's about just waiting till that has settled a bit before telling anybody. So it's even kind of like, you can take action. If you feel aligned to take action, you want to take action, go and take action to go and get those 9 of Cups, but you don't need to tell everybody about it. That's what it feels like. That's like, it's just a big, strong message coming through. Also, we're talking about coming out of the cave and that initiation. It's like before things are really off balance, and now things are kind of balancing out for you, and justice is being served in many ways. And you're like, oh, there's the green light. Now I can go. My throat keeps getting activated. Okay, so there is definitely something around communication. You could be receiving communication. You could be communicating. This could be from somebody to somebody, or it could be even from spirit / your higher self. Okay, this can be in regards to romantic connections or even with business. Okay, that's also coming through. But you're moving towards your 9 of Cups. Overall, guys, you're moving towards your 9 of Cups. Okay, it feels like things are in the early development stage. Things are in the early development stage, but they're progressing, okay, to really bringing it into fulfillment, which is that 9 of Cups is that wish fulfillment. Seriously, someone's, I reckon, you know, self-expression is important. That's what I keep hearing. Self-expression is important. Okay. And maybe even communicating on how you feel, needing to communicate with someone how you feel, so then you can move forward as well, can be really difficult. So maybe just like clear, you can work with Archangel Gabriel. Okay, it's connected, the Archangel is connected to the throat chakra. So you can work, for example, whenever I need to have a difficult conversation with somebody, I call in Archangel Gabriel to help me speak clearly, okay? And so I can just get everything out in a really productive manner. And that I always find that very, very, very helpful. So if you work with angels and you want to work with angels, you can call upon Archangel Gabriel. Also, though, you can just do some energy clearing around your throat chakra. But at the end of the day, on how to unblock your chakra is to push through that anyway, push through the blockage, whether that's expressing yourself as like you're a beautiful, authentic being, or whether that is expressing your needs, expressing your feelings, communication, okay, stepping out of the cave into the lime, like into the limelight, whatever, into the light, okay, where you're like got some attention on you, and that can be scary. So it can sometimes even just be around that as well. I do get a sense here for some of you, there is some really beautiful soul, like other soul connections coming in the form of like sisterhood and brotherhood. Okay, so some really beautiful soul family connections. So if you've been wanting that, I feel like that's coming in for you. Okay, and how do you get that to come in for you? You be your authentic self, because when you're your authentic self, you attract those to you who are truly for you and see you and accept you for all that you are. Okay. And then when we're kind of people pleasing or suppressing ourselves, we still attract people, but we attract people who then are like, who see that in us. Okay. Or they just know us for who we are there. And then we start to express ourselves even more. And they're like, oh, who's this version? I don't like this. This is too much. Or like, what are you doing? And you know, it's like, that's why it's so important just to be who you are, because then you attract the right people for you. Okay. In all areas, friendships, work related, collaborative things, and then also romantic connections too. All right. Interesting messages. I'm going to close this out. So pile number 3, what do they need to know? I'm loving this magician energy though. My eyes keep getting drawn to the magician. So there is the beginning stages of something. Okay. But it's in that manifestation, strategy, planning, co-creating, all of that. Okay. And so it's kind of like, just wait a bit before you tell a lot of people. Sometimes it's best to keep things to ourselves. Sometimes it's okay to tell a couple of people. And other times and then just waiting until we speak it to the world. Right. Okay. Want to close this out for pile 3, please. I'm loving this. We have the sun, another number 1. Okay, just like the magician. So new beginnings, new starts, manifestation energy. But this is creativity. This is joy. This is abundance. This is manifestation. This is happiness. This is enlightenment. This is, I think I already said creativity, but it's just this really beautiful, beautiful energy. This is what you're moving towards. This is what you're manifesting. Okay. And sometimes that's why it's important we don't tell everybody everything, because again, people's fears, projections, and sometimes people just aren't nice. All right. Let's be real. Sometimes there's fucking assholes out there. Let's be real. Right. And that energy, it's very easy for some people to take that on personally. Okay, that's happened to me in the past, so I'm not perfect, right? I'm not going to sit here and say that this never happened to me before, right? But it's like, if you take it on personally, then it can bring your energy down, and then it's going to be, it's not to say you can't manifest still, or you can't create, but sometimes people's outside opinions can stop people from actually doing what they want to do and what they want to create that is truly for them, and that's really sad. That makes me sad. Okay, that makes me sad, because I want people to live a life that is true to them, to live a life that is true to their soul. Okay, that is true to their soul. But the sun to show up here with the magician, we've got the 9 of cups, we've got the chariot, we've got the 2 of cups. There's really beautiful positive energy here. What I feel like is something's brewing and something's coming in, and you're moving towards your wish fulfillment. You're moving towards so much joy and happiness. Just if it's in the beginning stage of something, just wait a little bit. When it comes in, then you can be like, hey guys, this happened, and woohoo, it's amazing, it's great, you know, like you can do that. Could definitely be around finances as well. Okay, for some of you too here. All right, one more. Anything else to close this out with, please? That wants to come out. Caring connections. Okay, caring connections around you. Yes, this can be love. We did have the 2 of cups here, but this can also be caring connection with someone in business. Okay, and meeting people that want to help you. Okay, people who stand behind you and have your back. They have your back, not talk behind your back, have your back. Okay, Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy here. Also, the connection you have with spirit. Remember that can also represent the universe. The universe got your back. Spirit guides got your back. Your angels have got your back. Like everything's okay. It's like they've got you. It's like you do what you need to do in your physical reality to help create the reality you want, and we'll do the rest. Right? It's a co-creation process. All right, beautiful souls. I hope that you enjoyed that. So if you did, and if it resonates, please be sure to comment below. I really appreciate you being here. Beautiful energy, all of that. And I think that's all I want to say. If you want to work with me, check description box below on the ways that you can work with me with what I currently have on offer with readings and mentorship. Also, if you want to buy me a coffee, feel free to buy me a coffee. It's also link is below. But I send you guys so much love, and I will see you soon.